I'm Justine Smith. I'm Professor of Eye and Vision Health at Flinders University College of Medicine and Public Health. And I'm involved in educating students, but not in the traditional sense in the lecture theatre. I interact with students in two different ways. First of all, I work in the clinic and I have medical students with me in the clinic helping me see the patients and look after patients with inflammatory eye disease. The rest of the time I work as a research scientist. I head a team of about 10 people and we research the mechanisms of uveitis, and we're trying to understand how people develop this condition, and by understanding how people develop the condition, how we might be able to better manage uveitis. So as well as the research that I am doing on the ground at Flinders in our laboratory, I also have the opportunity to travel to some really interesting places where I meet with some incredible scientists and researchers. I might be giving a talk, but I might also be working with those people or even learning from those people, learning techniques that we can introduce back at Flinders. I'm really fortunate. My mum was a medical doctor. She was one of the only women in her class, and obviously she was a great role model for myself and for my sister, who's also a medical practitioner. I undertook my PhD under Professor Karen Williams, who's an eye and vision scientist at Flinders University. And Karen taught me how important it was to look after girls and young women who wanted to move into the STEM disciplines. Unfortunately, today in Australia, as in many countries around the world, we see an imbalance in STEM, with women not going into STEM disciplines. I'm one of Science Technology Australia's superstars of STEM. Science Technology Australia started a program a couple of years ago because they recognised how few women there were in STEM disciplines. They selected women from very different backgrounds working in very diverse areas of STEM as role models for these women and girls who were wanting to enter the STEM fields and to excel in the STEM fields. We know that girls are just as able to excel in and contribute to the STEM disciplines. And it's really a question of giving girls confidence, engaging with girls and bringing them into those fields so that they can experience them and realise how exciting they are, and more importantly, how much those girls have to contribute in those fields. We need both men and women equally balanced working across the field in STEM to progress STEM in Australia and actually across the entire globe.